got you, girl. I got you. Okay, if the pros are right here, but them cons is up here, baby. I love this one. You guys know I love talking about all this stuff. You know that one saying? It was like, talk to me nice or whatever it was. Talk to yourself nice. Your relationship with everybody else is based off your relationship with yourself. I'm telling you right now. Completely own different everything. Favorite cereal, drink, like, why are you comparing yourself to somebody else? Don't do that. That's a waste of time. That's something that people that are together do. So like, why are you doing that? Like, literally put them on the spot. Nah, baby, you don't just do that with anybody, and if you do, then my God, you don't even want to be with that person. Then you sitting there like, he's talking about me? Like, what are you talking about? If you hang around people that talk a lot, guess what? They stay talking about other people. Maybe they're gonna talk about you. Guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Nai Ellie. If you're new to my channel, welcome to my channel and make sure to click that subscribe button and join me. So today's video is going to be a girl talk video. I asked you guys on my Instagram to give me some topics to talk about, and I only chose 4. Reason being, there was so many good topics, like, and y'all know I love to talk, so this video is gonna be fun for me. Like, I literally already wrote everything that I'm gonna say. I only picked 4 because I was like, since I like these so much, I might just do these every other video. Like, we'll have like girl talk videos, and you know, I put girl talk because that's like something that's trending on YouTube, but truthfully, this goes for any gender. Whatever you identify as, this is just gonna be good advice overall. If you want to be mentioned in another one when I make another one, just make sure to follow my Instagram. That way you won't miss it when I post. Give me some topics to talk about, and yes, I will be putting usernames and everything up on here from the 4 that I picked. But these 4 really stood out to me. The first one is how to detach yourself from someone, and this came from Brazy Shorty. Great topic to talk about. I actually really would love to talk about this. By the way, if my lashes look like they're coming off, I literally have been making videos all day. I got done eating, and you know, it's just about that time to wipe all this off. Obviously, I'm not going to do that before this video. I'm going to do that after this video. But yeah, just letting y'all know, if y'all see a little flip up and shit, y'all feel me. All right, so first topic, detachment. How to detach yourself from someone. All right, for every single topic that we're going to talk about, I'm going to be dividing the mind, the heart, and reality. In order for you to feel different about something, you have to change the way you think about it. And then in order for your reality to change from whatever it is that you're attached to, you have to feel right about it, if that makes sense. I don't know. First thing about detaching yourself from someone or something, is you have to be honest with yourself. You cannot sit in denial. You cannot lie to yourself. You have to see the situation for what it is. Because if you continue to lie to yourself, you're going to be stuck on something that is not real. That's not good for you. You have to accept the fact that you cannot control another person's thoughts or emotions, and you have to be able to consider somebody else's thoughts and emotions as well. Even if they don't want you, that's how they feel. You cannot control that about them.
I look so thrilled right now, and I'm trying really hard to cover my face because I'm on this medication for my skin where it does that because it's bleach for my hyperpigmentation, and I sound so weird because I have my acrylic retainers in and I'm naked. Anyways, y'all just gonna see my forehead. In the video, I realized that I only talked about like not me having to do a me editing for my me editing. Like, oh my god. There's 2 different types of situations you could be dealing with here. Either a situation where somebody doesn't want you and they leave you, or a situation where somebody doesn't want you but they're still with you for some reason. And that's like the worst form of manipulation. But if you're in that type of situation, my advice would be, girl, you know they don't want you. You know, because of the way they're treating you. You know they just keeping you there for whatever their reason is. Don't got nothing to do with you. If you see that, then you have to accept that, okay? But I just want to put that in here, okay, as well. So everything else that I'm talking about ties into that as well, but I didn't bring that up. Yeah, me.
Let's say you do try and control that about somebody. You try to manipulate them into thinking that they want to be with you when they tell you that they don't, or you try to make somebody stay when they tell you that they want to leave. Just imagine them staying, knowing they don't want you and them knowing they don't want you. Like, that's not even going to be a good time. So you have to be honest with yourself. Be like, okay, they feel that way. Take their feelings into consideration, accept it, because if not, then you're just being super selfish in your own emotions, and that's not good. You will get horrible karma for that, I'm telling you. Be honest with yourself, accept the other person's emotions. Then we go into the weighing out the pros and cons about the situation. If you're having to detach yourself from anything, it's most likely not serving you any good. So it's good to weigh out the pros and cons. Because why, why would you want to be attached to something where the cons weigh out the pros? Let's say, for an example, if you're talking about detaching from someone, weigh out the pros and cons of how this person makes you feel, or like your situation, your relationship with that person. Okay, if the pros are right here, but them cons is up here, baby, accept the fact that that is what it is. Then getting into the next thing is accepting the fact that this will not be easy. Detachment is not easy. It's not something that can happen overnight. If you feel like you were able to detach from something overnight, let me tell you, baby, you were never attached to it to begin with. Did I say that right? I don't know. You were never attached to it. Maybe you thought you were, but if you're able to detach from something like this, you were never even attached, because detachment is a slow process.
I keep coming back, y'all, but like, you know how sometimes you could be with somebody, then out of nowhere they just don't want you and they just over you? Believe it or not, they've been detaching from you in their head, and then that affected their emotions towards you as well. It's like something you mentally do. They've been mentally detaching from you, which caused them to emotionally detach from you too. Anyways, just letting that be known.
That is not something that happens overnight. So you have to accept the fact that it's not going to be easy. It will be hard. It will be painful. But as long as you're accepting that and you're like, okay, I know that I'm going to be able to get out of this, it will be easier to get out of it. Remember, it's the mind. You have to tell yourself these things. Be honest with yourself and keep a positive mindset. It's not going to be easy. Okay, but you can make it easier for yourself, and this is how. Next thing is to put yourself in another person's perspective. Now, when I say that, all my ladies gonna understand me on this one for sure. You ever had a friend that always complained to you either about the person they with or somebody they in a situation with, and you just sit there and look at them like they dumb? You like, girl, if I was you, I would da-da-da-da and I would da-da-da-da. Let's say, put yourself as if you were your own friend and tell yourself everything that you're going through and act like the friend. Don't act like yourself. Act like the friend. Be like, wait. Or maybe put your friend in your shoes. What would you tell your friend? Basically, that's what I'm saying. That way you will be more honest with yourself. That's like a way of detaching yourself from the situation, is like seeing it from another person's perspective. Because if I'm your friend and I'm seeing your situation, I'm not attached to your situation. I'm gonna tell you the truth and see it for what it is, because I don't have no attachment for it. So sometimes you gotta try to like put yourself in another person's perspective. That'll make you see things for what it is and be able to accept the truth. That's all mentality. Once you've accepted the truth for what it was, and you see the pros and the cons, and you understand that this is not something that will happen overnight, you're now building your mind up to a more realistic way of thinking. Now here's when it comes to the emotional and the physical change or detachment. Prioritize yourself, surround yourself with things that make you happy. So in order to detach yourself from someone or something, you have to now attach yourself to something else, right? Some people, they do rebounds, which I don't. Why is my ring light flashing like that? Hold on, y'all. Because this bit flashing for what? Flashing for no damn reason. Flickering and shit. Okay, a lot of people, they be liking to do rebounds and stuff. And that's their way of getting over people. Now, I don't recommend that, because let me tell you something. As soon as you... Hold on, maybe rebounds will be another topic that I'll make on another girl talk video, but let me tell you something about rebounds. Every single thing that you carried from this relationship, you're just gonna plop it onto a whole new person and probably create something even worse than what it was. Rebounds are not good. After that happens, eventually, you and that rebound is not gonna last, or I don't know, shit, I'm just saying, like. And then what happens? As soon as you get done with that rebound, you ain't even got over the person you was with before, because all you did was just attached to another person. You didn't even go through the healing of getting over the other person. So now you are emotionally attached to two people that you not even know, or now you just stacking stuff upon yourself. Just something to put out there. But anyways, an easy way to get over or detach from something is to attach yourself to something else. And I would recommend you to attach yourself to yourself and your goals, because you and your goals are not going to go nowhere. You're not gonna go nowhere. That's the best thing you can attach yourself to, especially to distract yourself from someone or something. So yeah, prioritize yourself and make sure that you are surrounding yourself with things that make you happy. Detaching is a process that is very like low. That's why you need to surround yourself with positive things, shows you like to watch that make you happy, places you like to go where you're happy, people you like to be around when you're happy. Stuff like this you need to have around you in this moment, not all the time. You should also learn how to make yourself happy, but these things will help you as well. You know, talking about it, that helps you a lot. Talk about it with the right person that you feel comfortable with. Another thing is to reminisce on a time where you once felt bad and then things got better. Everybody has had like a rough patch in their life, and just remember how that got better. With you thinking that, you will already be in the mindset of, I'm gonna be okay because this once happened to me and I turned out to be okay. Therefore, this is happening to me right now, but further on, I will be okay. So yeah, that's another thing that helps a lot. Last one on this topic is to set goals for yourself. Oh, this is not the last one, but this is a really important one. Set goals for yourself. When you set goals for, when you set goals for yourself, you have something in mind. Like there's no reason for you not to be busy doing something, because now you have goals, things you want to achieve. Like that'll keep you working. And then once again, like I said, when you're attached to yourself, your mind is like on things that you want, you will not only get better, but you will start to forget about everything. You will start to forget because now you are your own main focus. And setting goals is just good because now you're looking forward, you're not looking backward. You're looking forward to your goals. You're having hope for something. Setting goals could be anything. Like set a goal. I want to go to Miami in July. I want to have a spa day in March. These are goals. So now you're working towards, okay, now I want to do this then. That means I got to work this day, or I got to work that day, or I got to do this to get that much money. And that now your mind is on different things. So yeah, just like set goals for yourself. And here's the biggest one of them all. Since she specifically brought someone up, like that was the word she used, no stalking. No stalking. Why are you stalking something that you need to detach from? The more you see it, the more you have to literally not see the person no more. You cannot see them. You cannot see what they're doing. If you stay in contact with somebody that you're not detached from, you're not going to detach from them. I don't know, that maybe that's just me personally talking from my own emotions. That's what worked best for me. In order for me to get over somebody, I have to stop talking to them. I cannot talk to them. I cannot see them. I cannot nothing, because I just don't know how to talk or watch somebody and have to get over them. Like that's not how it works in my head. But yeah, I would recommend definitely no stalking. No stalking. Stop watching them. Stop calling them. Stop texting them. Stop. Not until you get over that attachment. Then now you're able to love them differently and in a more unconditional way, where it's like, you know, just like I care for you type shit. There you go. That's my tips on how you can detach from somebody. I wish I could go more in depth, but there's 3 other topics and my camera loves to overheat. Second topic is loving yourself. How to love yourself. And this one came from Ruthless with 3 S's .13 said, how do I learn to love myself? Oh, I love this one. You guys know I love talking about all this stuff. But yeah, by the way, my merch is beautiful, and this that I wrote down here has a lot to do with the meaning behind my merch. So if you guys want some, click link in the description. Why did I say it like that? Click link in the description. Sorry. Biggest one. Accept yourself. You peep how I'm saying accept the situation about detachment. Accept yourself. See, it's again mind, heart, reality. You have to separate these 3 categories to really get down to the root of how to do it. So accept yourself for the good and the bad. Know that you are not perfect. Nobody is perfect. Even if you see somebody on social media, let me tell you, social media is not real life. That's one. If you see somebody and you think that they're perfect, baby, they're not. And most likely a lot of the people that you're seeing have had a lot of things done to them to get to where they are. Accept yourself for your good and your bad. Accept everything, all your flaws, even like internally your flaws. You have to accept it. That's the only way you're gonna really sit comfortable in your own skin, is you have to accept yourself, because you cannot be nobody else but yourself, and you are enough. Everybody's enough, and everybody that is here has a purpose, believe it or not. Talking about that, do not compare yourself to anyone but yourself. Do not sit there and compare yourself to somebody else, because you're wasting your time. Why are you comparing yourself to somebody that is not you? They are not you. They have their completely own different life with their completely own different people, completely own different job, completely own different schedule, completely own different everything, favorite cereal, drink. Like, why are you comparing yourself to somebody else? Don't do that. That's a waste of time. And that's you putting them on a pedestal, because you're basically being like, oh, they're better than me, so and you don't want to put nobody on a pedestal but yourself. Compare yourself to yourself. That's something I like to do a lot. Like, I like to compare myself to like me back then, like when I used to work harder, when I was on my shit. That's the person I'm trying to compete with. I'm not trying to compete with nobody but myself. And I don't really truthfully admire anybody but myself. Like, admire in a sense, I admire a lot of people, but like admire in a sense of I want to be her, me. That type of admiration. So yeah, keep that same mindset, and keep that mindset with yourself. Camera overheated. That means I have to talk a little bit faster. Is it centered? I don't know. A little too much now. All right, make affirmations and talk to yourself. Make affirmations for yourself. Affirmations, what are they? My brother made me a little booklet, and I made myself one, and it's right next to my mirror in my room. And every morning I wake up and I tell myself these affirmations. They're personal to me, so I'm not gonna say them, but anything that you feel like you need to remind yourself. Tell yourself that you're beautiful. Look at yourself in the mirror and tell yourself you're beautiful. Be like, I'm so beautiful. I'm so worth it. Talk to yourself nice. Talk to you know that one saying, it was like, talk to me nice, or whatever it was. Talk to yourself nice. Your relationship with yourself is the best relationship the best relationship you should ever have is the one with yourself. If your relationship with yourself is not good, your relationship with everybody else is based off your relationship with yourself. I'm telling you right now. So if you're insecure with yourself, or if you doubt yourself, you're gonna doubt your relationships with other people. You're gonna be insecure in your relationships with other people. So just talk to yourself nice, treat yourself nice, tell yourself beautiful things. Whatever you feel like you want to secure yourself about, or like an affirmation you would like to hear, say it to yourself. Don't expect nobody else to say it to you. It's nice coming from somebody else, but be the person to say it to yourself. Also, here's another topic. Talk to yourself. I'm telling you, bro, talk to yourself. I always talk to myself on video. I'm always recording myself talking to myself. I don't know if it's because I like talking. I don't know what it is, but I talk to myself all the time. All the time. When I'm crying, I'm crying to myself. Like, I'm talking to myself, and I'll be like giving myself advice. But yeah, talk to yourself about things you want, how you feeling, this and that. If you don't like talking to yourself, write. Make a song. Something for yourself where you feel like you're letting it out. And especially, it's so beautiful when you do it with yourself. Try your best to stay healthy. Now this is where we're getting into the more physical, you know? Try your best to stay healthy. Your version of healthy. Healthy people like to look at it and think that it's like a body size, a body shape, a certain this, a certain no. Being healthy is like drinking water. Eating in a healthy way doesn't necessarily mean you don't eat these really good food. It doesn't mean that. It just means maybe take in a little bit of it every day. Like, be mindful about what you put into your body. Act more healthy and treat your body nice, because you will feel better. I'm telling you, you'll feel so much better. Working out is super good too. It blows off steam. It mentally makes you feel better. When after a workout, you're like, damn, I did that. Like, you just feel so much better. Drinking water, I already said that. Hygiene. Make sure you stay clean. Take showers. Buy some nice perfume. Take care of your skin as much as you can. Like, prioritize your body, take care of your body, your visual, all of that. I love a specific lash because I spent so much of my time trying to find the right one. Like, that's how much I prioritized myself. Like, you feel what I'm saying? little things like that. Experience new things and new people. Go out and experience. You will create your own little world if you stay in your own little world, and you'll think that is life, and that is not life. Let me tell you, life, I don't even know what life is. Maybe you sitting here looking at me right now don't even know what life is. Life is out there, and we don't even know. There's so much for us to discover. If you're able to travel. Go to your nearest park. Go to your nearest anything, restaurant. If there's karaoke nights, go. Like, just go out, explore, experience new things, so you won't be stuck in your own little world. And that way you'll understand that there's so much more out there. Set mini goals. Take yourself out. Set mini goals like oh, I want to take myself out to eat to Mr. and Mrs. Krabs on Tuesday. Oh, I want to get my nails done. In the summer, when I go to such and such a place and I go travel here, or if I'm going to my grandma's house, just anything that you're doing. I want to get my hair done this way. Oh, my next hairstyle, I want it to be this. Like, just set little goals. So in your head, you're just like treating yourself. Oh, I feel like I want Skittles right now. Go get the Skittles. Like, just these little goals, believe it or not. Don't go crazy though. But I'm just saying, like, these little goals that you set for yourself, they kind of like make you feel happy, because you're just like, wow, like, you do deserve it. You deserve to treat yourself. And if you're treating yourself, like, it's beautiful. Do what your soul desires. Do what your soul desires. Everybody has like a hobby. Everybody has something that they enjoy doing. Do it. Do it out loud. Do it. That's like something that feeds your soul. Do it. Big one right here. Let go of negativity, things that don't serve you. That can mean people, that can mean jobs, that can mean anything. Anything that you feel is weighing you down, let it go. Drop it without a second thought. You know it's not good for you. Let it go. And then if it's hard to let it go, then go back and see what I said about the detachment thing. But yeah, things that do not serve you, you will never be able to fully be in the moment of loving yourself, because you will be weighed down by all of these things that are not serving you. So you have to let them go, so you can now create this beautiful reality for yourself where you're surrounded by things that serve you, and you are focusing on yourself, and all of it, it's just good energy bouncing back and forth from each other. There ain't no fuckery going on. But yeah, value yourself, you know, value yourself for what you are. Put yourself on a pedestal, not nobody else. All right, so that was all for loving yourself. Now, next topic is RHA.VYN asked, I really like this guy, but I don't know if he's feeling me. Please help. I got you, girl. I got you. If a guy likes you, you will know. You will know. When a guy likes you, you're gonna know. Even when they don't say it, you'll know that they like you. And that'll make it easier for you to decipher if they're being manipulative with it, or if they're just really shy, or whatever the thing is. You always know. If you're ever second guessing, yeah, it's because they're not saying nothing. But truthfully, deep down inside, you're like, yeah, no, this guy likes me, because I'm pretty sure any girl that's watching this, you've dealt with a guy that you know likes you, and you've dealt with a guy that is like giving you signals. Main thing I'm gonna tell you, the only way to find something out is by being forward about it. Now look, I'm gonna tell you like this. If you're in a situation where you and this guy are flirty towards each other, and it's just like you want to get down to what is going on, but none of you are saying anything about it, I feel like wait until he gives you like a really big undeniable sign, like something where you have the right to question and be like, okay, why did you just do that? Because that's something that people that are together do. So like, why are you doing that? That's what you have to do. Like, literally put them on the spot. That's the only way you're gonna find out. If they're not gonna say nothing, if they wanna be like that about it, if they don't wanna say nothing, then ask them. But like, don't be dumb about it. Like, don't do it, and then, because then they're gonna hit you with the, I don't know what you talk about. Like, what do you mean that? Like, I do that with everybody. No, do it with something where you're like, nah, baby, you don't just do that with anybody. And if you do, then my God, you don't even want to be with that person. Sometimes that confrontation is needed for you to get your answer. It's like the only way that you're going to get the answer that you want is if you ask. Now, if you're in a situation where you and this person, he's obviously just messing around with you. You can tell he's flirting with you, but like it's in a way where you could tell he's probably doing it with a bunch of other girls and you're just an option. I'm gonna tell you right now, playing mind games is a red flag. Playing mind games is a red freaking flag. Like one of the biggest red flags. If somebody's texting you a certain way, like especially like this, like bro, this be pissing me off. This pisses me off. Somebody's texting you a certain way or like acting a certain way towards you, but then they go to posting on their story something, then you sitting there like, he's talking about me? Like, who are you talking about? Like, or you just be like, what are they talking about? That's playing mind games. That's either you playing it with yourself or he's clearly telling you like, baby, you're not the only one. That's really like, that's unattractive. You shouldn't even want to be with a guy that is like doing that towards you. You know what I'm saying? That's for if it's that type of situation, like if that's going on. I'm just going off by what I wrote right here. So here's the thing. I'm gonna put like a thing right here on the, oof, this ain't even charging. I'm gonna put like a thing right here on the side for like to so you guys can understand what I mean when I say feminine energy and masculine energy. It doesn't necessarily mean a girl or a boy. It's an energy that you are in. So yes, a man can be in their feminine energy, and yes, a woman can be in their masculine energy. It is very possible. So feminine energy is all about attraction, intuition, nurturing. This is all feminine energy, and that makes sense because when you think of it, you like think of a mom. Like, and then what's masculine energy? The go-getter, the worker, the I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna provide this and that. That's masculine energy. So if you're in a situation with a guy that is flirting with you and not saying nothing, he's most likely wanting you to say something, wanting you to make a move, and that is a guy in their feminine energy. It's up to you whether you like that or not. Me personally, I don't, because I'm a feminine energy. I feel like I'm feminine. Like I'm masculine when it comes to like my money, when it comes to like getting my stuff done, but I'm feminine in my life. And so I don't need another feminine person. So just keep that in mind whenever that situation is happening. Another thing is if it does get too overwhelming for you and you don't want to say nothing, even though the both of you are flirting, then stop flirting back. Sometimes it can get overwhelming flirting with somebody, they flirting with you, but none of y'all are saying nothing, then just stop flirting. And maybe then they'll speak up and be like, hey, like what's going on, this and that, and that'll give you more of an open space to be honest and be like, yo, like I'm not gonna lie, I stopped because I don't really know what's going on and it was kind of overwhelming me. It's all just about being honest. My biggest advice to you is to speak up. What do you want? So yeah, my biggest advice to you is like speak up, say something about it. That's the only way you're gonna know. Otherwise you're gonna be creating assumptions in your head and you're gonna be you're just gonna stay like that for no reason. A guy should always willingly want to express their love for you, don't you think? If not, then that means that they are in their feminine energy, and it's up to you whether you want to be the one to make the first move, because there's no double standards, right? So if you're willing to be the one in more of that masculine energy, then you go ahead, take over, charge. But if you want to be in your feminine energy, then you just have to accept them for wanting to be in theirs and just leave it for what it is. It's just all about preference, really. The next topic is how to stop somebody from talking about you, and this comes from pretty_like_9. Good topic. I loved all 4 of these. All right, so I kind of separated this into 2 different categories because sometimes I gotta remember that a lot of my followers are younger people, so it's different for people talking about you. Like I just immediately thought school, you know, being bullied or being teased or whatever, and then I separated into a category for, you know, grown people that already got their life situated and all that stuff. For the kids or like the younger people, tell your parents, tell your teachers. Yes, I know that the world is changing so fast that I don't even know if that's a thing now. But when I was in school, y'all, this camera keep overheating. It's pissing me off. Anyways, oh yeah, for kids, I don't know. For me in school, I'm pretty sure it's still like this. Just being honest. It's like what's that called? Like you're not cool if you tell your parents and the teachers, babe, look, for any younger people watching this, everything that you're worried about right now does not matter. It matters now. And I'm gonna tell you, yes, Okay, care about it now. But if we're talking, if you really want me to be real with you, everything that you're worried about, it does not matter in the future. Half of the kids you around right now, you will never see again. Maybe you will, but I promise you, not all of them is going to be in your everyday life enough to where you need to care about it. So yes, tell your parents, tell the teacher, because that is the better thing to do. If you're getting bullied or picked on, or somebody's talking about you so much to the point where it is affecting your everyday life in school, or like your everyday life as a kid, maybe you guys are in group chats. I know that was a thing back then, and you just keep getting talked about, you keep hearing your name in other people's mouth. That can get really annoying. Tell your teachers, tell your parents, tell the principal, tell the guidance counselor. Talk about it, because that will help you. Mental health is real, okay? And you do not want that to traumatize you at a young age. Another thing is like, try not to hang around people, the wrong people. And like, I guess that goes for grown and kids as well. Like, if you hang around people that talk a lot, guess what? What makes you think they're not going to tell other people about your things? They stay talking about other people, maybe they're gonna talk about you. That's why you need to be selective about the people that you're around. If it's like a workspace and you can't really control you being around the person, then just don't tell them certain things. Just keep your mouth shut. Tell them what you feel comfortable with saying. If you feel comfortable with it going around, then say it. If you don't say it. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, if you are in control of these people being around you or not, get away from them. Get away from people that talk a lot in a negative way. But yeah, truthfully, honestly, the basis of this is that how to get people to stop talking about you. Sometimes you just can't get people to stop talking about you. And that's okay. Just don't be around them. Don't even like surround yourself with them. Once again, you cannot control other people's thoughts, actions, emotions. You can only control your own thoughts, actions, and emotions. And if you keep attracting people in your life that are acting like this, you attract what you are. So just try to detach yourself from all of that. That's my best advice to give on that. That one was pretty short because it's really down to the point of just simple. Remove yourself from the situation. If you can't, say something about it. Oh, even for older people, if it's like a very serious thing where it turns into like you need a restraining order, baby, get the freaking restraining order. I know I said talking, but I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? So that's all for this girl talk. And I know that I chose very like, this wasn't really girl talk, because when I see girl talks, I seen like hygiene, like, you know, periods and stuff like that. And I would love to do that too, because like I said, there were so many good topics on my Instagram story, but I will be doing a lot of these. So just keep in mind, if you ran across this video, you're not following my Instagram, make sure to go follow it. I'm saying it again because I will be doing this again. And if you want your question to be answered by me, if you feel like you like my advice, then that will be your way to have a chance to do it. I really enjoyed filming this video, and I'm gonna go now because yeah, because I gotta go. If you guys made it this far to the video, make sure to comment this emoji down below. That way I can know that you made it this far to the video. Make sure you guys are copying my merch. Keep showing your girl some love. I love you guys. Oops, excuse me. Shout out to everybody that was mentioned in this video, by the way. Thank you. I really love those 4 topics. And that's it. I'm like, dude, y'all hear my stomach? I'm like, am I missing anything else? And I don't think I am. So that means I'm done. I'll see you guys later and have a nice day and goodbye.